All right, guys, welcome back to Kamisha Reviews, the queen of reality TV. Now, as you guys know, I've been covering Ready to Love, all the different shows that have been coming out lately. Well, we got something new. I've been begging for something new to come out. So we got Never Ever Meets, but I have a very special guest in the background who is the host, the queen of all the things. Now, Mama, I don't want to say your name incorrectly, so let me not even try because Kamisha gets chopped up so much. Please tell me how to say it. I know how to say it, but I want you to say it out loud because
Tyronda.
Tyronda. I was right. My name is Kamisha, and so my name gets called Kamisha, Kakisha, Kalisha, everything but Kamisha. So I'm very particular about the names, okay? What's going on, Mama? And welcome to my channel. I want to talk about Never Ever Meets, which is for the come to the screen.
Never met.
Why is it never met? Oh, you know what?
Never
okay, first of all, we all been saying it wrong. We've all been saying it wrong. Let's start with that. So to bring me to my attention to the concept of the show. So even with that, we're saying it incorrectly. Never Ever Met. And also the concept of the show. I look online. Everybody has a different concept of it. Can you give me the concept? Because people are confused about what is the concept of the actual show. Can you give me that, please?
So we have a bunch of couples who have been dating online virtually. So they've been knowing each other beforehand, whether it was through a dating app or just meeting somebody on MySpace, whatever, the virtual world. So they've been dating virtually, met each other physically. They never met each other in person. Right. So I come in, I bring them together in one house, not just one couple, but multiple couples who are going through the same situation, dating somebody virtually who have never met physically, and we bring them under one. And we know that could either go good or it could go bad.
Yeah, period. For real. So I want to know, because Mama, you come from a different world. What made you get into reality TV? Reality TV, it's just made different. It is.
It is. Reality TV found me. I didn't find it. So.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, as people watch reality TV, that's a secret pastime people have. So now you're gonna be the host of it. What I want to ask you is, are you ready for what come with it? And I mean, it's gonna get messy. The reunions, the bloggers, myself, comments. Are you ready for all that? It's gonna be a different world.
It's kind of not. It's the same thing. It's kind of the same. I think it's the same thing. It's just the process is a little faster.
Like speed dating.
But the only difference is I get to be myself. I don't have to play a character.
Ooh. Okay.
Say about Tyronda, then that's on you because I meet my own face every morning. I know who I am. So you can't say nothing about Tyronda.
Look, you're gonna be ready for the comments because the comments is gonna be deadly. They come after the host too. I'm not being shady. They do. So I'm saying, are you ready? Because it's already comments. What's going on? Because I want to say, do you feel like that this show is a mixture of different shows put together? Like,
Sure. A lot of shows are a mixture of a lot of shows. I think this is a mixture of like Love is Blind meets Catfished.
Yes, ma'am.
These people, they know their people.
Okay.
But when you're dating somebody virtually and you never actually got to see them, either one or two things can happen. Either the connection is there or it's not.
Yes, agreed. Do you think it's gonna be a smash hit of the summer? Like this is gonna be everybody's talking about this whole summer.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta think about this. A lot of us we do a lot of online dating, right? Even I just saw that they recently had like Facebook dating. I didn't even know that existed.
Me too. I just found out recently myself. I was like, I'm old.
Our world is becoming a whole nother dimension, right? They got Facebook dating, you got all these Bumble, Tinder,
yes, ma'am.
Instagram, and I think we've strayed so far from what real connection is because back in my day, we used to link up at the park or link up at the library. There's no more linking up
at all.
The thing is, when people see me on Instagram, right, we can comment and talk to each other all day, every day. And the moment I see you in person, they walk up to you, oh, hey, and it's like, they feel like they know you, but you don't know me. You only know what you see based off what I put on Instagram. You don't know me for real.
Gotcha.
So with these couples, we can talk every day, all day, but I don't know you for real. When that connection is there, when we physically meet, because it's easy to live a lie.
Come on now. Come on now.
You see all these people stunting on Instagram. They got it, but they ain't got it.
Ain't got nothing.
I met one dude he was sleeping on his grandma's couch. I found out.
Not the couch, baby. Not the. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ferraris and all the Bentleys and all these things, and you sleep on your grandma's couch.
Just had the comments. Hey, do what you gotta do. But I'm just saying, if you get found out, you know what it is.
Yeah.
A question about that. Would you do something like this as far as a dating, this type of situation? Would you do it?
Date someone for a very long time? And
yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
No. Me personally, no. Listen, I am a lover. I'm a toucher. My love language is physical touch.
Right.
And then, and one, my biggest thing is walking or just meeting somebody, and I don't like the way your breath smell. That's it. It's a deal breaker. So,
it's a whole wrap. Like, non-negotiable.
I don't want to date you for 7-9 years and then come to find out you got halitosis.
Man, that is the hard part for that everyone's trying to get over. How can you know each other for 12 years and not see each other physically? So people are going to try to figure out, is this real or not? That's going to be another thing. Is this real? How can somebody go that long? Which I believe they can.
I think, but women who have men in jail, they do it. Think about the women.
Oh my God. Come on now.
Think about the women.
I didn't even think about that. Lord have mercy. It is.
I got a cousin who dated a guy or who's been dating a guy who's been in jail, who she's never actually got to meet. But I mean, when he get out, we'll see. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I think because the way of life with virtual and everybody, we just made it safe for people to link up.
I agree with that too.
But the jail thing. The world, it's a dangerous, crazy world out here. We just found a way to make it safe for you to actually, because if you think about it, obviously there was something holding these men and women back from actually meeting the person in person.
Come on now.
Either they were afraid, either it was like, I don't trust you. I don't. You just folks setting people up nowadays. We don't know, but we just made a environment. It was very much real. Very much.
So, do you think it's possible to fall in love? And even though I know you've seen the good and the bad of everything, but so looking at that after craziness, in the middle of tornado, do you see that eye? Do you see, okay, you know what, there could be a possibility of love somewhere in all of this chaos?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, okay. So it's an unconventional way, but you're saying yes, it's possible to find love in a situation. Now, I really think you're gonna be able to handle the mess.
So you think I'm not
just fine, especially the reunion and all the things. Like I think you will be fine. I think you will be fine. I don't know why I feel like you're gonna be just fine. She gonna be like, y'all ain't talking about nothing I ain't never heard before. Next case, let's go. So I think you're gonna be fine with that. Being a hostess, how is that role? I know you've been a producer, I know you've done all these things, but being a hostess of a show, is that a different thing for you?
Absolutely. The closest thing I've ever been to a host is in my living room, hosting my family for dinner.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Things like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I did have fun doing things like co-hosting a reel when that was airing and things like that. So I'm just not used to holding something on my own. Whenever I hosted something, it was always with a group of women. I've never actually had the luxury to host and hold something on my own. So one thing I wanted to be cognizant and mindful of was how I show up for the contestants.
Okay.
Because this is all new for them. And I didn't want to slander or belittle them for this crazy thing y'all doing.
Right.
Absurd.
No.
But
I love how you set that up.
Making sure I was very supportive of, what they got themselves into. Again, we wanted to make sure the environment was safe. We want to make sure they're comfortable. And I never had the opportunity to hold something on my own. So it was definitely an experience. It was a great one. It was fun. I also learned things about myself. These men and women dating. Yeah, it taught me what and what not to do. What to look for and what not. Because I think when we're a little delusional, we're a little belligerent too.
Period. Delulu.
I know I'm one of those women. I didn't have the luxury of dating like that. Okay. I started on Empire very young, and I was with the only man I've ever known for 8 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not a dater. Still don't date to this day. So watching them and just learning things from them, I think I took away some things and I trashed them.
Okay. So were you kind of like let's see, big sis, mama, auntie to the ladies? Just kind of have this bond. Y'all create this, because behind the scenes it was just y'all. So did you kind of get this bond with the ladies? Tell me about a little bit, tell me a little bit about that, the bond part,
I
getting
think,
to know the ladies
like I
and the
said,
guys too, I guess too.
yeah, the guys
Yeah.
too. But I think it was more so, like I said, just being supportive and making sure, like, yo, whatever you want to say, you can say. You free to say it. Whatever it is you want to do, just be yourself. But um, again, just and then not also wanting to overstep because you obviously you
Mm,
find your way. When you're a baby and learn how to walk,
yes,
you
ma'am.
know when to come in, hold you up, pick you up. All right, now I'm gonna leave you on your own. You gotta figure it out. I can't figure it out for you.
Yeah, but I know those times that you kind of had to be there, those times of gray areas that, that
Yeah,
wasn't part
absolutely.
that no one was going to happen, breaking down, those emotional outbursts, all these different things. And I know for you, you kind of jumped in, I'm sure, when things got a little dicey just to say, okay, mom's going to be all right, da 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 da. Because in that moment, you don't know. You're reacting, da da, and you're just kind of being that mentor. So I just feel like you probably had to wear a lot of different hats. Not saying that been a mentor before, but in this capacity, as far as all the ladies and men
No,
being near that ear when they want to talk to you about different things or whatever. So, and the fact that you say you had a self-reflection of learning about yourself, can you tell me anything a takeaway, one takeaway from dating that you will use in your real life when watching this show?
I think I've learned a lot more patience and
Mm,
also how to extend a lot more grace, not just pertaining to dating, but people
right.
in general, extending grace. Because
Interesting.
I said this earlier, where nobody gave us a manual on how to be a good friend, a good sister, a brother, a good husband, a good boyfriend, a good anything. This is all trial and error. We're all figuring it out. And I
Agreed.
think while figuring it out, we need to learn to extend one another a little bit of grace. And,
Yes.
and I know I was one of those people in my way back time.
Got.
um, I was real tolerant on BS. When it came to anything, it's like, no,
Yes.
I hear it, nope, walking away. And we're living in an era where it's like, all right, cut off season, everything is
Yeah.
over, cut you off. And it's
Yes.
like, well, let's
Blocked
sit
and
back and
gone.
think
Bye.
about, because I see a lot of women in particular, cutting off a lot of great friends who they've been friends with for an extensive amount of time. And I think we're in this again, Delulu land,
Mm-hmm.
right? We're so disconnected, not just in relationships with men, women, but just people. We're so disconnected that we're just quick to just cut it off and not knowing we need each other. We actually need each other. So I think
Wow.
I've learned to extend a tremendous amount of grace and also patience,
Okay. Is
and
there
be
is
a
there
little bit more observant.
Yeah.
A lot of us, when
Ooh.
dating, when you first start off dating, you be a
Ooh.
la
The
la
good
land.
one.
Oh, he's so bad. Oh, he don't do no wrong in my eyes. But that person is gonna tell you everything you need to know just
Yeah,
by
pay
listening.
attention. Yeah,
You
pay
gotta pay
attention and listen.
and
And if you want to
exactly.
listen, I mean, I'm just saying the observer part is actually very, very true.
Yeah.
So this is a new show coming out. People are buzzing about this show. I do believe it's going to be a new show for the summer. I think we're going to talk about this. I am very excited about this new show. I am very happy to get a chance and opportunity to come on here and talk about it. Now, what I want to ask you, my last question, um, are you ready for the fans? Because reality TV fans love you hard and they come at you hard too. I think they're gonna love you because you're a genuine person and you have that. You get that's a vibe you give, a genuine, just even talking to you. They're gonna love you, and they probably gonna give you a little bit of this little stank like they give me. But Mama, I'm telling you, they're gonna fall in love with you as a host. You gonna run this. It's gonna be an epic, epic show. I'm very excited about this.
Oh, thank you.
I'm telling you, we need something different in the water. We need something different in the water. So for you being a hostess and all this coming out and your babies are getting ready to come premiere, how would your family look into this? Like you're doing, I'm not sure who you were able to tell. I'm sure you were able to tell some that you're gonna be a hostess of a show. What was their reaction like? This is something
I don't
different for even
so
family.
I honestly didn't tell anybody.
I,
I've been learning how to keep my mouth shut. only because I've been on this whole spiritual journey with just
okay,
trying to elevate myself and make sure I maintain my peace. But I
gotcha.
didn't tell anybody. Big be praying on your downfall. It was a hard year for me
Yeah.
for about 2 years after my mother's,
I'm
and
so sorry about that.
it was all good. It's his life. But
Yeah.
after my mom's passing, I had to really sit still. So and then we couldn't really talk about it because of the
Right.
stipulations in the contract and things like
Got you.
that. But when I
Got you. Got
finally
you.
got to post it, people was like, "What? What?
The
Are you
DMs and messages. Girl, wait,
kidding
what?
me?" Now I was dropping little subliminals. I was
Ah,
Beyonce. I would drop little subliminals, little Miss Hopes.
Yes.
I would do stuff outside of what the show was offering me, but I would do little stuff, host different things, and I would travel a lot doing other stuff, and I would always put with a little star behind it, Little Miss Host. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Drop the clues and things.
Come on, update resume. Immediately. Let me just sign and say nothing happened yet. But Mama, again, I'm really happy that you had the opportunity to come on my platform to talk about this. And I look forward to what you're going to bring into the reality TV kingdom. But as anyone, and you will hear it from the future people who knows, I am the queen of reality TV. So I am very excited to have another queen come out here, host. Now, was it Never Ever Met? Did I say it right?
Yep.
All right, Never Ever Met. Yeah, we've been saying it wrong. If you look it up, we all been saying it wrong. Again, I had Toronto come on here talk about the show. Y'all, we're gonna watch this coming up in a week. Well, this weekend we'll be doing a panel talking about the show as well. Make sure y'all tune in on Saturday, but it's gonna be on Friday night, correct? Friday night.
Yes,
ma'am.
On
yes, ma'am.
Max. Yep.
Yes. So y'all again, check it out. Thank you again for coming on, Mama. I appreciate you. Queen of Reality TV. I'm out of here. Bye. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it